Guys, okay, all right. The last class, what was discussed the last class? Your Jenkins is completed, how to download and how to install, how to download. I completed. So, this is the Jenkins homepage. Before discuss the Jenkins homepage, I will explain what is the pipeline. CI/CD process, continuous integration, continuous deployment. Okay, so this is a pipe. In this pipe, we need to divide different jobs. We need to divide in different jobs. Okay, this is the pipe. We need to divide different jobs. The first one is the build. The second one is the deploy. The next one is the testing. The next one is the release. The next one is the release. Okay, this is the process. The developer waiting for the build, the tester waiting for the deploy. Once testing is completed, we are able to release the application to the customer. Okay, so this is we call pipeline process. This is we call pipeline process. See, once build is start, then build is release. Once build is start, then build is release. Okay, is it clear or not? Is it clear or not? The next one, you guys are observe. This is the build. This is the deploy. And this is the test. This is release. This is the release. See, you guys are observe. The deploy is completely depends on the build or not. The deploy is completely depends on the build. The testing is completely depends on the deploy. Once the code is deployed, then we are able to do the testing. The release is depends on the testing or not. The release depends on the testing. This is the build process. This is the build process. The deploy depends on the build. The test depends on the deploy. The release depends on the test. It is clear? Okay, done. The next one, once the developer develop the application, once the developer develop the application, the developer provide the code inside of the repository. Inside of the repository. Once the testing is completed, they will store inside of the repository. Here someone is there. Here someone is there. Who will be there? The DevOps people is there. The DevOps people is there. They will get the code from tester and developer. Okay. See, the developer people will create the build. Once they will create the build, the DevOps people getting the code from the developer, getting the code from the tester. The DevOps people create the build first of all. Once the DevOps people creating the build, they will start the test. See, the dev code, test code, they will combine. Once combined, they will test. The testing as per expected, then they will release. See, the developer complete the development, push the code to repository. That code able to access the DevOps people. The tester testing the application, they will store inside of the repository. That code able to access the repository, DevOps people. See, the DevOps people, testing related information is there, development related information is there. Okay. Then they will create one build. They will create one build. Once creating the build, what you guys are provided the code, they will execute. It is execute successfully, then we are able to do the release. The code is deployed. The code is deployed. The DevOps people verify. They will create the build, and they have a testing related information also is there. See, once they create the build, they will start the testing. Once testing is completed, now we are able to release the application to the customer. That is we call CI/CD. That is we call CI/CD. Continuous integration. Okay? Continuous integration and continuous deployment. Continuous integration and continuous deployment. Okay? Continuous integration, continuous deployment. Okay? Is it clear or not? And pipeline is clear. We have a different types of jobs we need to create. What is the first job? Build job. deploy job, testing job, release job. We need to create a different types of jobs. Every job depends on the previous job. Okay. See, the deploy people are depends on the build. The testing people are depends on the deploy. The release people are depends on the testing. Is it clear? Huh? Everyone install the Jenkins. It is success or not? Yeah. Now, how to create the jobs? How to create the job? If you want to create the job, first of all, you need to click on dashboard, click on new item. Once you guys are click on the new item, you need to create first one. Okay. So simple build. The first job is the simple build. Just I want to select the freestyle project and click on OK. Just I want to select the freestyle project. Just click on OK. Once I creating, select the build step here. You need to select date and echo successful and click on apply, click on save. Okay, the build is created. Which build? Simple build. The next one, go to dashboard and click on new item. What is the second build? What is the second build? Simple deploy. Select the freestyle project, click on OK. Come down, build step, execute shell. You guys are provide date and echo. Successful. Just I need to apply and click on save. Deploy is ready. Next. See guys, two jobs. Next job, testing. Simple testing. Just select the freestyle project. Click on freestyle project, click on OK. And you need to provide the build steps, execute shell. Here you need to provide date and echo. Click on apply, click on save. Next, what is the build? New item. Simple release. Click on freestyle, click on OK. Come down. Thanks. Build step, execute shell. So We created four jobs, not build. Okay, four jobs. Pipeline I divided four parts. First one is the build part. Second one is the deploy part. Third one is the testing part. Fourth one is the go to dashboard. Go to dashboard. You guys are provided here. You guys are observe. Go to simple deploy. Just click on this arrow button. Click on configure. Click on configure. Build trigger is there. Build after other project or build. Build trigger is there. Build after other project or build. Click on this one. The build build. Deploy depends on the build. Okay. So you guys are entered simple build. What is that one? Build after other projects are built. Once it is executed, this is depends on the simple build. And after that, you guys are click on apply and save. Is it clear or not? Next, go to dashboard. Deploy is completed. Next, what is that one? Test. Next, text. Text depends on deploy. Test depends on deploy. Build after other project. Which is the other project? Deploy project. Click on apply and save. Next, go to dashboard. Next, release. Next, release depends on, and here click on build after other project. Simple test. Click on apply, click on save. So we created build. Okay, it is easy or not? Easy. And you guys are go to dashboard. You guys are go to dashboard. This is the dashboard. And right click on here, open link. Right click on here, open link. Right click on here, open link. Is it clear? This is the build job. This is the build job. And deploy. And next test. Next release. Is it clear? Clear or not? Build, deploy, test, release. Now you can start the execution. Okay, in deploy. Sorry, in build. Click on build now. 1 minute here. We don't have this one. Go to deploy. Now you guys are click on build now. No changes. And go to test. Click on build now. You guys are observe. This is the test. So there is no data, there is no information. So simple build, we need to deploy here. The deploy depends on the build. The tester depends on the deploy. See guys, there is no information, there is no data or information is not there inside of the build. Just I was created. And if you want to create that one and console output delete, just I want to delete this one. Just a minute online. Okay. So this is the build. This is the 1 minute. I need to go to there. Deploy. Just I want to remove this one. Dashboard. Dashboard. Upstream and downstream. Upstream is the build, and downstream is the test. And actually, we are creating build, deploy, and text. We are expecting text here. Okay, alphabet order it should be displayed. Okay. So once you guys are creating this one, build is there, test release. I want to open deploy. Deploy. Okay. Uh, Deploy text to release. Build is there, not there. Okay, I will do open one more time everything. First one, open the build, deploy, test, release. Okay. You need to open first one build. Okay. Once you guys are creating the build, and you need to verify the configuration. This is the downstream. The configuration. See, this is depends on the build. This is depends on the build. This is the downstream, and this is the upstream simple build. Next downstream is text. This one is the deploy. Downstream is release. Upstream is simple text. Release upstream simple text. Um, Test upstream, deploy, deploy, and the deploy upstream build is correct. Okay, it is correct. Now this is the build. Just you guys are click on build and open the deploy. Build now. Okay, open the text. Open the text. Build now. Open the release. And build now. Okay. So now I need to click on the dashboard. Click on the manage Jenkins. Now select the plugins. Select the plugin. Install plugin you need to select here. Build a pipeline. Build pipeline. This is installed already. Available. You need to click on available. We need build pipeline. See guys, this is the build pipeline. You need to click on this checkbox and click on install. Click on the checkbox and click on install. It is installed successfully everything. Okay. And you no need to click on restart Jenkins. You need to click on go back to page. Once you guys are installed, and you need to click on dashboard, and here we have one symbol is there, plus symbol. You need to click on one sample build, sample build pipeline, sample build pipeline. Click on build pipeline view and click on create and click on apply, click on OK. This is the process. Okay, this is the process. Basically, simple deploy, simple text, simple release. Build is not deployed, build is not ready. Okay, so this is the process. If you want to create a jobs, see guys, this is run. If you want to run anything, okay, and if you want to see the history, if you want to see the history, and if you want to add any stuff for this build, delete, manage. This is the format, Jenkins format. Build, deploy, simple text, and release. This is we are expecting order. Is it clear or not? Clear or not? Pipeline 2. Pipeline 1 we deleted in earlier. This is pipeline 2. Build release 2. This is build release 2. I will explain one more time. Okay. You guys are listen carefully. I will explain one more time. You guys are listen carefully. First open the Jenkins. Second, click on dashboard and click on new item. New item is the build. First one, build. Select the freestyle project, just free trial. Okay. And click on OK. Build is created or not. And come down. You need to select the build step echo here. Execute shell. Here you need to provide day 2 and echo successful. Just copy, apply and save. Build is ready. Next, go to dash. Go to dash. Click on new item. Now, very good. Deploy. Select the freestyle project. Click on OK. Next, go to build step. Execute shell. Date and echo successful. Apply and save. Apply and save. Next, go to dash. Click on new. We need to create text and click on OK. Come down, build step, select execute shell, and here date, and next one echo. Successful, apply and save. What next? Release, freestyle. Okay. Go to steps, execute shell, click on apply, click on save. Is there everything? Build is there, deploy is there, release is there. Where is the test? Test is there. Is it clear? Okay. Now what I need to do? What I need to do? Uh-huh. Go to configure. Why I need to go to the config here? Why I need to go to the config here? Which file? The deploy. We need to add the downstream, upstream. For deploy, what is the upstream? What is the downstream? Okay. So why we need to go to the configure means we need to add the upstream under downstream for the build. So go to config, come down here. You guys are observe build after other projects are built. Click on this one. Just here I want to provide which one? Build. Is it clear? And go to dashboard, deploy, config. I added build and I want to click on apply and save. Once I select go to dashboard, build is deploy is completed. Next, text. Go to config, build after other project or build. Test depends on deploy. Yeah. Click on apply, click on save. Go to dashboard. Next, release. Go to configure, build after what I need to do. Is it clear? Okay. Is it clear or not? And after that, I need to open first build, next deploy, next text, next release. This is the build downstream. Okay. Build is downstream. This is the upstream and downstream. Okay. Build is upstream for testing. The text upstream is for text. Upstream is the deploy. Downstream is the release. For release, what is the upstream? Clear? Now I need to click on build now. I will start the build now and go to the deploy. See, automatically it will be execute or not. Before we click, see, go to text. See, automatically it is execute or not. Before we click, now I am not click here. See, it is automatically it is execute or not. Without clicking, before we are not selected options. So it is executed. Now you need to go to the dashboard. Now we need to go to the dashboard. And click on this one. Click on project one. This one, click on create. And once how many times you want to execute? Just a minute. 5 times. Click on OK and apply. That is the process. It is clear or not? This is the pretty format. Pipeline 1. Okay, build, deploy, and test. Release. Clear or not? Any doubt? Yes, right on. Yes, you guys are right on. What is the last heading? How to install the Jenkins. Done. Yeah. Yeah. How to create the jobs? How to create the jobs? Jobs. JOBS. Okay. How to create the jobs? If we want to create the jobs inside of Jenkins, we need to use pipeline process. If we want to create the jobs inside of Jenkins, here we need to use pipeline process. Here we need to use pipeline process. Okay. Yeah. You guys are write down first one, first draw, first one. Done now? Right, and build, deploy, testing, release. Okay, it is done, guys. Yeah. Next, once the process is completed, once the process is completed, we are able to release the build. Once the process is completed, we are able to release the build. We are able to release the build. Yeah, next one. Next one. This one. Next diagram. Start to release. Then, yeah, right on. In this Jenkins, every job depends on, in this Jenkins, every job depends on previous job. Every job depends on previous job. Okay. Next, you guys are draw this one. Then, yeah, next, how to do the CI/CD process. How to do the CI/CD process. Yes, right on. In this process, the developer develop the code. In this process, the developer develop the code. The developer develop the code, comma. After completion of the execution, after completion of the execution, they will deploy the code to repository. After completion of the execution, they will deploy the code to repository. Okay. Next, once the automation people automate the application, once the automation people automate the application, they will deploy the code. They will also deploy the code. They will also deploy the code in repository. They will also deploy the code in repository. Okay. Full stop. Next line. The developers testers between The developers testers between the DevOps team is there. The developers testers between the DevOps team is there. The DevOps team is there. Yeah. Comma. The team get the code from repository. The team get the code from repository. They will create a build. The team get the code from repository. They will create a code. They will create a build. They will create a build. Okay. Yeah. Next, the DevOps team gather the automation scripts. The DevOps team gather the automation scripts, then execute on the build. Then execute on the means whatever they created build. They execute. The DevOps team gather the scripts. They will execute. They will execute on the build. Is it clear? Is it clear or not? Yeah. Draw this one. No. Hare Krishna. The next, how to create the jobs in Jenkins. How to create the jobs in Jenkins. Okay. Yeah. Once launch the Jenkins software, one steps wise you guys are created is very important. Okay. In explanation, in interview time also, they will ask how to create the jobs. Okay. Can you explain? They will ask. The time you can explain clearly. Yeah. Once launch the Jenkins software, once launch the software or Jenkins software, select the dashboard, select the dashboard, select the dashboard, click on new item, click on new item, click on new item, full stop, next line. Click on new item, full stop, next line. We need to enter, we need to enter any project name, we need to enter any project name and select the project to type. We need to enter any project name and select the any type of project. Select the any type of project. Click on OK. Click on OK. Okay. Click on OK. Once click on the OK, that is navigate to. Once click on OK, that is navigate to. That is navigate to job configure page. See on the screen. Once click on OK, that is navigate to job configure page. Okay. Next. Next. Select the build steps under configure. Select the build step under configure. Select the build step under configure. Click on execute shell. Click on execute shell. Click on execute shell. Provide the below info. Provide the below info. See this one. Provide the below info. Okay. Then provide the below info. Then click on apply and save. Then click on apply and save. Okay. Then click on apply and save. Next. Next. Same like we need to create a same like we need to create a 4 jobs. Same like we need to create a 4 job. What is the first job? Write down. First job build, second job deploy, third job test, fourth job release. Same like we need to create a jobs. First one build, deploy, test, release. Okay. Yeah. Next. Once create the jobs. Once create the jobs. We need to open the deploy job. We need to open the deploy job. You know how to open, guys? You know how to open. How? Go to project, go to job, put the cursor, select the configure. Is it clear? We need to open the deploy job. We need to open the, see guys, go to deploy, select this one, click on configure. Okay. We need to open the deploy job, select the build trigger, select the build trigger. Okay. Build trigger, provide upstream, provide upstream bracket. What is that one? Provide upstream, deploy upstream. Yeah. Deploy upstream. What is that one? Build. Yeah. Bracket build. Click on, yeah, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Provide the upstream. Click on trigger even if the build is failed. See on the screen. This is only practice purpose, I said. Real time, you no need to select the fail. Okay. This is practice purpose, I said. Trigger even if the build is failed. Okay. Then click on apply and save. Then click on apply and save. Done. Then click on apply and save. Same process next. Same process we need to do in testing. Same process we need to do in testing upstream and downstream. Upstream and downstream. Next, same process we need to do in release. Same process we need to do in release. Okay. Next, how to execute the jobs. Next, how to execute the jobs. How to execute the jobs. Yeah, write down. If you want to execute all the jobs one by one without any effort, if you want to execute any job, all the jobs without any effort, if you want to execute all the jobs without any efforts, we need to open every job separate tab. Is it clear or not? We need to open every job separate tab. We need to open every job separate tab. Next, we can start the execution. We can start the execution from build. Then downstream will execute. We can start the execution from build. Then downstream will execute. Okay. Next, automatically every job will execute. Automatically every job will execute. Automatically every job will execute. You know how to execute the build? How? What you need to click? If you want to execute the job, what you guys are able to click? Huh? Huh? Uh, Build now. See guys, build now is there. Select the different tabs. First start the build. Click on build and automatically every job will be executed. Okay? Yeah. Next one. If we want to get a print, if we want to get a pretty print format from Jenkins, if we want to get a pretty print format from Jenkins, we need to install the, if we want to get a pretty print format from Jenkins, if we want to get a pretty print format from Jenkins, we need to install the, we need to install the build pipeline. We need to install the build pipeline plugin. We need to install the build pipeline plugin. Next, how to install build pipeline plugin? How to install the plugins? Okay, not build pipeline, any plugin. How to install the plugin? Yeah, arrow mark. One by one, like arrow mark. Okay, go to dashboard arrow mark, dashboard arrow mark, dashboard I down arrow mark. See on the screen. This is dashboard arrow mark. Okay. Manage Jenkins. Manage Jenkins. Manage Jenkins. Select the plugins. Plugins. Select the plugins. Select the plugins. Entered expected plugin in search bar. Entered expected plugin in search bar. Oh, sorry, that is not a step. This is after we need to provide. Select the plugin and select the available plugin. Next, after that, we what I'm saying that one. You guys are strike putin. Putasis raspon. Select the available plugin. Select the available plugin. Then we need to enter expected plugin in search bar. Then we need to enter expected plugin in search bar. Then we need to enter expected plugin in search bar. Next, click on install. Next, click on install. Otherwise, you guys are able to put the like a arrow mark like this. See, like this arrow mark. you guys are able to provide. Okay, done? Yeah, click on install. Then automatically the expected plugin will install successfully. Then automatically the expected plugin will install successfully. Done? Yeah. How to create the release? How to create the build release? How to create the build release? That is release is different. This release is different. How to create the build release? Same arrow marks. Go to dashboard. Go to dashboard. Arrow mark. Select the plus symbol. Select the plus symbol. Provide the release name. Arrow mark. Provide the release name. Select the next arrow mark. Provide the release name. Select the release name. Okay, next. Select the build pipeline checkbox. Select the build pipeline view checkbox. Select the build pipeline view checkbox. Click on create. Click on create. Click on create. Then it should be displayed jobs pretty print format. Then it should be displayed jobs pretty print format. Then it should be displayed jobs pretty print format. Done now? Any doubt? Any doubt do you have? Online and offline. Yeah, in this testing, we need to build the complete code. For example, Maven. You need to provide the Maven code path. Okay. So this process, you have an idea. Okay. The DevOps people, they will take care of it. Basically, we are unable to do. The DevOps people, they will take care of it. Okay. Here we have a DevOps people is there. They will take care of it once your automation is success. You need to push the code in repository. Okay, they will create a job. Everything they will do. Actually, we don't do, but we have an idea about that one. We need some idea about that one. We are not a multi-talented manual automation, Jenkins, DevOps. We no need to do like that. Only you guys are focused on any one concept, that is automation or manual. Okay, the DevOps people, they will take care of it. Is it clear? Okay. Any doubts? Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. And I will continue tomorrow. We have a last session 20. We have a last session 20. Thank you. Do you have any doubts? Please tell me. Yeah. So, okay, I will share today, guys. A Kumar notes is meant a complete notes I will provide. And Kumar notes and testing project I shared already. I will share testing project also. Okay. Kumar testing project. Both are Kumar project also I will not share. Yeah. Kumar project also I will share. Testing Kumar project and the notes. Complete notes I will provide. Even in the midnight study. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much.